right. It's time to raise the curtain on the Muppet Show tonight.
So we can ride on board with Rhys Bennett for the start, then we get underway. That's the next push on lap of Formula Vee race. Not the race to start Rhys Bennett, but then the car starts going through the gears. He's starting to fight back as they head down the Cadwell corner. Bradley Connolly also trying to come through. Now on the outside of Sam Engineer, side by side we've got this and it's Paul Smith that leads the way. Jake Oliveira runs the second. Pete Beldy up in third position going well. Fourth is Sam Oliveira. They head on to the half straight there for the first part. Down the hill they go. And it's Paul Smith that leads side by side for about 6 or 7. But Jake Oliveira having a real go for the lead as well. Sam Oliveira round the outside of Pete Beldy. He gets third position away from Beldy and Spider loses the position to Sam Oliveira. Now Ben Anderson trying to come through, up the inside into the gooseneck, and he may well get that done. Let's see when they come out the other side. It's still Paul Smith the lead, but Anderson has got the fourth. Martin Farmer will be the next person trying to find a way past Pete Beldy at the front though. Paul Smith defends the lead. Ben Anderson was the person who was locking up. Then we have a gap to the next queue of cars. They come onto the brakes. There's Keith Barrett's coming through the pack. He didn't have a good qualifying session yesterday, so he's trying to do it. Steve Bailey, a person to watch out. Well, he wasn't racing yesterday due to being at a wedding, but he is out there today after a very good qualifying session yesterday. Rhys Bennett then down to the mountain he goes. I think he's trying to challenge Sam Engineer as we head through Mountain Bottom. The left hand up, then the right hand up, then over the top we go. And down towards Hall Bends. Losing actually everywhere. And trying to close back in on Sam Engineer. That's racing now in Formula Vee for quite a while. Leaders through Charlie's again, then they're Pete Beldy still ahead of Ben Anderson at the front. Paul Smith leads Jake Oliveira down behind Sam. Like Pete Beldy under all sorts of pressure, but he's attacking as well. He's trying to come around the outside. He had a good slipstream there from Ben Anderson. Is he going to get full position back? Or is he going to leave the door open? Well, it's pretty much the same, but Pete Beldy now attacking back on the inside line for Chris Curve. Ben Anderson stays in front, then Beldy still in behind him, and then now here comes Farmer. He's looking trying to do exactly what Ben Anderson did last time. I don't think he was able to do it though. No, he was. They come out the other side of the gooseneck. Fourth Anderson, the fifth Beldy, and sixth Farmer. But the red flags are out here at Cadwell Park, and hopefully we'll be able to bring you some replays to find out what happened. Here we go then, on board with Sam Engineer, heading into Coppice, and then up to Charlie's. And contact, there's Rhys Bennett, and he goes over and over, and both cars into the tile quite heavily. I think we've got another replay here, got on board behind, and there's the contact, and then over and over goes Rhys Bennett. We were on board for that with Jack Wilkinson, who was on board there. But anyway, race restart. I think we'll go back to original good position away. A good start from Wilkinson getting ahead of Chris Wilson there, and now more cars are going to try and work our way through. And we just have to back out of it slightly. It's a very slow start. Oh, I think James Conyers something like that. Anyway, through Charlie, and it's down to Sam Oliveira. It's got Ben Anderson to get past this time. The fantastic lead ahead into this weekend. Rather than keep out the belt behind him, I'd find got to deal with him. To the lead though, Jake Oliveira trying to try around the outside of Paul Smith. Meanwhile, Sam Oliveira again makes his way round the outside of the park corner. He gets ahead of Ben Anderson on that occasion. So through Chris Curtin, Smith, Oliveira, Anderson, Belzy, Farmer, the top six getting away from the rest of the pack as we head through Gooseneck then for this shortened restart. Down towards Maxfield. Maxfield in the need to defend, but he got knocked off yesterday by Sam Oliveira down in that corner. Steve Bailey there looking to try and find a way past Adam Sway. Further back, that's our report Cower. Jack Wilkinson up on the inside, he gains a position. The field then all make their way through. Wilkinson makes his way out of Maxfield then. It's got a small bit of gap now to deal with before he finds his next bit of competition. He's just found his way past second. It was Sam Engineer. Somehow I don't think that's right. Anyway, next car for him to deal with will be Bradley Connolly. He makes his way out to Paul Benz now in through the hairpin. And down towards barn corner. And there he goes, there's a spin up. He just managed to avoid him. That was Diamond Friedman. Anyway, leaders out of Charlie. There he goes, Martin Farmer. He's found his way past Pete Belton now. Paul Smith's getting away from the Tour of Errors. They battled it up for the win yesterday. They're going to battle it up the second down the park corner on the second lap of the race. Jake just defends from Sam as they head now down towards Chris Kerr, who's very long right-hander. They are going now then. Jake Oliveira. There's Sam Oliveira up on the inside of him. Then can he find a way through? As they head now through the gooseneck. Who's going to hit it? Well, there almost so Jake Oliveira just holds us down, but now he fights back down the hill. Just about then, it's Sam Oliveira still ahead, behind Jake even. Battles throughout the field in Formula Vee. Great racing we've had from them this year. Big improvement on last year. The racing was perhaps quite as good as previous years. Wilkinson on the back of Bradley Connolly then. Through Mansfield we go. Power on. We've got Copbreaker Samuel engineer was not a start, so something wrong with the timing screen today. I'm going to guess that the person who Wilkinson made his way past last time was Charles Blackmore. And then Davies almost didn't make so even keep bounce or Rhys Bennett. Into Hallburns then. Connolly defending off Wilkinson at the moment now. Leaders through then, and Sam Oliveira's on the grass. He heads towards the tyre wall and hits it really quite heavy. So Sam Oliveira out of this race, and that's the second retirement of the year. He didn't finish one of the race at Brands Hatch where he pulled off on the formation lap in the very wet conditions. Look at the tyre wall, pretty badly damaged as well. He's lucky to say, though, we're very pleased to say that Sam Oliveira is fine. They're moving about in the cockpit. The marshals dealing with him efficiently and quickly. Watching there just in case Sam Oliveira undoes his seatbelts and getting out the car. There you go, Sam Oliveira getting out of the car. Sam Oliveira is off and out, so that will leave Jake Oliveira to chase after Paul Smith, and that'll leave Ben Anderson on the podium. Ben Anderson's been consistent this year, and he keeps scoring the points to try and win himself championship. Sam Oliveira, safe side of the tyre wall now. Doctors, paramedics down here as well, because this is it's Charlie's where the ambulance parks. So if Sam Oliveira needed any medical attention, they would be here for him, but we actually didn't need it. But here just in case. Sam Oliveira then walks away from his wrecked vehicle. Leaders through again though. Paul Smith, and he's under pressure now. All those under yellow flags, there's no way through that part track. But then we go green. Jake Oliveira is now on the back of Paul Smith. He's trying to claw his way up to the back of him. He was a bit far behind earlier. Back on the third though. Anderson versus Farmer here up the hill. Big boss. Paul Smith really under attack for Jake Oliveira. Because Martin Farmer really was attacking Ben Anderson as well. Jake Oliveira's going to try and win this race though, because he's quite down the back into the gooseneck on the back of Paul Smith. We head through the corner now then we will head down the hill. Paul Smith going to defend the line. Almost started to think about it. There's about a third down the hill. Pete Belty keeping with Anderson and Farmer. And down the hill, Ian Jordan attacking here to get 7th position. Nice move up on the inside there. I think he should have gained that position. We look further back out the gooseneck to see what other battles we can notice through. Down the hill, side by side almost. Quite though, making it. And Steve Bailey loses it. I think he was in about 12th position. He spins the car. On to scene comes Jack Wilkinson. He heads down the hill there and attacks the car in front of him. Can't quite find a way through though. Wilkinson's moved up to about 15th. It's Austin that's just in front of him. He heads into the mountain then. Wilkinson made after probably qualifying yesterday. He's managed to work his way up through the order. Leaders through again, then Paul Smith still under pressure. from Jake Oliveira. Paul Smith's under too much pressure. He's run off the road. So Paul Smith perhaps cracking under pressure there, fallen off the circuit. Jake Oliveira leads now there by a massive margin. Surely Jake Oliveira is going to head towards victory now with that massive lead. Battles on for third though. Ben Anderson versus Martin Farmer, who locks up massively down into Park Corner there. Couldn't find a way through though. They head into the gooseneck for another time. Pete Bells is still trying to chase after him. He sees perhaps he can still get podium. It's a spin for Ben Anderson, I think. Oh no, it's Martin Farmer. Martin Farmer did get through past Ben Anderson, but now he's had a spin. So Martin Farmer spins out of third position, and Pete Belzy then moves up to 4. Anderson gets away now after knocking down all the floppy markers. He's get oil up there because he's just left him permanently to spin at the gooseneck. So he now continue. Still starting to get strung out now. Must be some sort of oil or fuel down on the road because there's cars spinning all over the place. Of course, Sam Oliveira may be another person who got caught out in all of that. And the red flags are out. I wonder if that's anything to do with the slippery surface on the track. 2 red flags, that means the race is all over. And because of the countback, Paul Smith wins. Jake Oliveira second. Third, Ben Anderson. Martin Farmer's another saviour in that red flag. He still finishes 4th. And Pete Bowsey rounds off the top 5. Class B winner in 8th, Ian Jordan. That leaves Ben Anderson with a championship lead, but that's gone down to 4 points now with Paul Smith's victory in that race. Oliveira is still running 3rd and 4th. Jake ahead of Sam. And Martin Farmer rounds off the top 5.